Hey guys, welcome back. I am Jason Salyer. It has been a little over 2 weeks since my last video. I have been down and out hard with the COVID. And I was, super high fever, even passed out, went unconscious for there for a little bit, which was nice. Been super lethargic, just haven't had the energy to do anything, but I'm slowly making my way back to action. And Maggie May here. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. You guys know Maggie. Her fence is down. So she has had free run of the place and has been chasing the UPS truck and whatever she feels like needs to be chased outside her wire. We use a perimeter fence for her, and that's what this collar is right here. It beeps and vibrates and then gives her a little zap if she crosses the line. And it's actually been down for a while. But she doesn't know that until recently. She figured out that the fence is down and she can go wherever she pleases. So I'm going to make a lap, see if I can figure out where the break in it is, and then go from there. Any good homestead has to have a dog. I think a homestead, a house just in general, is incomplete without a dog. They need to be able to, there's Speak of the Devil. There she goes. See, she's past where the fence is right now. She shouldn't be able to go that far. But yeah, she's probably 20 yards past where she's allowed to go. But anyway, any good homestead needs a dog. Their eyes, their ears, their keen senses are just, they're unmatched. You just can't beat them. And just to have that early warning that that something is awry, something is inside your perimeter that shouldn't be there, is just an invaluable thing to have. And it doesn't really even matter what kind of dog it is. Any kind of roadside mutt like Maggie would be great, as long as they bark, as long as they alert you to things that aren't supposed to be there, is really all you need. You can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these dogs, but they're really just a dog until they receive some sort of training. It doesn't matter how much money you spend on it. Yeah, I get some dogs breeds are more apt to doing certain jobs than others. I get that, but really what you need is some keen eyes and ears, and that's pretty much it. Most dogs will just do that naturally. But I've got to keep Maggie inside the perimeter, so we've got to do a lap and see if we can figure out where the break in her wire is. The tricky part is trying to track down the wire where it's been a while and it's all overgrown, and I only buried the wire in the places where it needed to be buried, where you're gonna run over it with the car, hit it with the lawnmower, that kind of stuff. But everywhere else, it was just kind of sitting on top of the ground, and leaves fall on it, and it kind of naturally buries itself. I think all dogs have, something about them that's annoying. They all have their pros and cons, and Maggie's is chasing cars, but she is my friend, so a friend in need is worth two in the bush. I think that's how that saying goes. Pretty sure I nailed that. All right, I found a break. Oh, jeez. It's ridiculous. Walking across the yard is a workout. Anyway, I found a break in the wire. Found the two ends, but they don't quite reach, so I've got to splice in a section. I used to be a lot more particular about the fence. I used to heat shrink the wire ends together and seal them off really good. But now I just kind of strip off a section of the insulation, twist the ends up, and call it good, and it seems to work just fine. Maybe I should show you exactly how this fence works. You might be interested in learning about that. See, sometimes she stops for this fence and sometimes she doesn't. I don't really know what her deal is. I guess it depends on her motivation. But this stick right here is our power supply at the house. Okay? And what we want is two ends of the wire twisted together. Wherever the wire is twisted up, it cancels it out and cancels the signal. So Maggie can walk freely over this twisted section of the wire. And then from there, on the wherever the border you want the border to be, you have your loop starting, going around and joining back up. So it's a continuous loop with a twisted section here that the dog can freely roam. And it seems to work really, really well. Haven't had any issues with it other than it just getting broken from time to time. I don't know how guys get by without carrying a multi-tool. I mean, it'd be nice to just carry a knife of some sort, you know, a fixed blade or whatever. But I find that the other tools on a multi-tool, like the pliers, even the can opener. I used the can opener the other day, which is rare because I had to open a couple cans for Maggie's skunk bath. I don't know if you've seen that video yet, but you'll see it soon. All right, there's one brake fixed. Let's hope that that's the only brake. What do you think, girl? Is the fence working? I don't even know if the battery's still good in this. Batteries generally last quite a while. That's what we want to see. 2 red lights. That means that the fence loop is complete and it should work. Another use for the multi-tool. I'm telling you, I just don't understand how guys can go through life without having a multi-tool in their pocket every single day. I just don't. I mean, I use it so often, I can't imagine not having it. Things would just be so much more difficult. That's pretty dirty. Probably need to clean that up. Now, you're not chasing any more cars. There you go, girl. Good job. Remember how I said there's always a downside to a dog, you know? They all have their quirks. Well, Maggie's just chasing cars and pooping. And I've stepped in dog poop, Maggie. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Maggie can come all the way down here to the creek. This is part of her turf. She can roam freely up and down the creek, and she's got her little paths that she has along the bank here where she chases critters and, you know, pretty much has a run of the place. Always has fresh water to drink. I've never given Maggie water. ever. She always has a fresh drink of water down here at the creek. So that's nice. And generally speaking, I don't have to run the pooper scooper. She's pretty discreet about where she does that as well. For some reason, I just happen to find it today. But that's another good reason to have a creek on the property. Another good reason to wear rubber boots too. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to be outside, walking around. It's like I've been released from prison. It's amazing. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you joining in for the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll be slowly getting my energy back and putting in a little bit more effort into these videos. So, good to be back. See you next time. Thumbs up.